Yo, what's going on, people? So about 1 hour until I start my first shift at this new plant I'm working at. Um, yeah, you know, I'm never leaving a job ever again under no circumstances, because quitting is for drugs, alcohol, and in some cases sexual activity, but not jobs. So, I'm gonna just gut this out. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna just make my money, stack my money, handle my business. But I'm gonna tell you the time that I was almost stabbed. Now, this is a true story, no cap here. As a black man, I have never been stabbed. That's what I'm gonna say. I almost was stabbed, but I have successfully dodged one shooting, 10 potential jumpings or muggings, and now as I look at it, I don't know if I told you all this, but this place I used to work at in Conshohocken, a kitchen manager that worked there, he stabbed an employee, and I used to work there washing dishes. So imagine if I was a slave who had allegiance to just one job, I could have got stabbed there. But anyway, I doubt it, and they didn't release anything about the person that did it, so I doubt that it's the person I think it is, because I worked there with this one dude who said that the manager of this restaurant is like family to him, and I don't think it's him. But anyway, something tells me he probably was the one that got stabbed. But anyway, that was like 8 years ago, literally. One time, I worked in a lot of restaurants. So I'm in downtown Philly, the safe part. Well, for some people, sort of. It contradicts what I'm about to tell you. But based on the entire city, and I feel like that's with a lot of major cities, downtown is the most safest, because it's more, I don't rely on police, but more police. But it's not that I look at them as bodyguards, but people are less likely to commit a crime knowing you have police that can lock them up for very sad crime. But I'm downtown, right on Second and Market, where no, not Second and Market. I am on. It's been a while since I've been in downtown Philly. It's almost 3-4 years. Right where the Penn's Landing, where Penn's Landing is, where Childish Gambino was supposed to perform. I wanted tickets to this concert. He was going to be performing in Penn's Landing, like back in 2012. I remember this really well. I wanted tickets, but you had to be 21 and up to get in. And this is when I was a big Childish Gambino fan. That was like my idol right there. But right where there was like a so this is a bar. I believe the bar, maybe it changed the name or it's closed down. I don't remember. But one day, because some restaurants, they don't open until the afternoon. A lot of stores don't. They're more like a dinner. They don't really do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But one day, I am just waiting for them to open the doors. It's downtown, and it's real dirty how I got fired from this job. This is the only job I've been fired 3-4 times, because I used to be so bad at holding down jobs. I would always just beat them to the punch, like, yeah, you didn't fire me, I quit. But one day, I'm waiting for them to open the doors. I believe at the right time, and no one saw this that I work with. So this guy, appeared like he was living on the street, homeless guy, white dude, came up to me. He asked me a question. He just sort of talking to himself. He had like dirt on his face. I don't think he had shoes on. He came up to me, and I forgot what he asked me exactly. But I'm just sitting there waiting for him to open the doors. We're kind of talking. I don't know if I communicated with him, but he brandished a knife. And I'm 19 years old at the time. 19. He just said, "Why are you getting scared?" I'm like, dude has a knife. Now, I ain't the person I am now. My instinct would be to get it out of his possession. The person I am now, disarm him, grab his right hand, and like literally just do whatever I can do to just get it out of his hand. Like maybe grab his nuts, step on his foot, do something to get it off. I won't ever, if someone ever has a knife, I just know not to punch him because they have the knife. You rather do a dirty tactic than a clean tactic. If they have a knife, bringing a knife to a fist fight, obviously it's no rules. So yeah, like I said, I want to grab your nuts like Ric Flair, or I want to step on your foot, or I would just I don't know. If I had a whistle, I'll just blow a whistle and grab everybody's attention. But I was 19. I got nervous. He had the knife in my face. Not like he didn't point it at me. I feel like he pointed at me. But I just moved away from him as fast as possible. And being the person I was, I called 911 at 19. I called the authorities. I said, "Yo, it's a guy on 2nd and Market." It definitely wasn't 5th and Market. It was 2nd and Market, I believe. I was like, yeah, 2nd, I believe. I haven't been in Philly in a long time. I'm calling the operator. I'm like, yeah, he has a knife, this and that. And I believe that the police force for Independence Hall, it's like a main attraction downtown. I believe where all those guards are at, I believe they responded first. They were closer, and they were the ones that took him down. They arrested him, and I don't know what happened, because I didn't. The first thing was I just said he had a knife. I didn't file no complaint. I didn't file no report. I just wanted him off the street, because obviously being in a situation like that, nothing really matters. You don't mind hurting other people, but they locked him up. But I'm gonna be honest with you, what I would have done at 28 versus 19. I want to be real honest. If I felt like my life was in any danger, because you can't rely on law enforcement to come to your aid, and I know, and if my life was on the line, he had the knife on me, I really would have just grabbed his nuts as hard as I could, and I would have did it where he would have dropped the knife. I would have probably, I'm not going to throw it in the air so it can hit someone else potentially. But I would have, and I'm dead serious too. I would have grabbed his nuts, and I would have threw that knife in the street somewhere and just ran. And yeah, that was the time I almost got stabbed.